Welcome to Global Health and Wellness Practitioners YouTube channel, where we're giving exposure and connecting great practitioners while providing a platform for them to leave a message and a piece of their legacy on. Hello everyone, we're here with Prema Love today. She's a sacred musician that lives in Maui, Hawaii, and she has dedicated and committed her life to spreading light and love and intention through her music. So welcome, Prema. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you.
Thank you. And if you would like to share with everybody a little bit about your inspiration that got you into this.
Yeah, well, I grew up with a musical family. My grandfather was on a show, and I believe it was like in the 1960s. It was called The Lawrence Welk Show, and it was a musical TV show. And so I come from a family of musicians, and I got really into singing spiritual music at the age of 19, but I've been pretty much singing all my life. And it really got initiated and activated when I met my spiritual teacher I guess it was 16 years ago. Yeah, so then that really got me on my path. And since then, I've been traveling the country and the world, sharing sacred music, bringing community together.
Do you travel with other musicians or are you alone?
I travel, I'm a solo artist, but I have, like here in Maui, I have my violinist and my drummer, and I also do solo events. But when I travel, I have musician friends all over the place, and sometimes I meet new ones. So I'll have them sit in for concerts sometimes.
Mm.
It's always different, but I like traveling alone for the most part. It's a little easier than trying to tour with the whole band.
And you've played for what I've saw that you've played for Hugging Amma, who some of our watchers will know her, um, and some so sacred events, like really blessings.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing since I went through the beginning part of my spiritual awakening at 19. I've had the calling to travel around and sit with different spiritual leaders and teachers and meditate with them. And they've invited me to sing for their blessings and for their darshan. Darshan means embrace. So they all have a different way that they bring that through. Like Amma will give a hug, or for example, like Mother Mira will do an eye gazing, or some of them will just give you an offering and just talk with you. But while they're doing their darshan, their offering to the world, there's hundreds of thousands of people coming up to receive the blessing. And so I would be sitting near their side or in front of them singing while people are coming up for their blessing. I also had the blessing of singing for spiritual teacher Ram Dass and some of the other Divine Mother saints in India. So I take that energy that they infused me with in my music, and I bring that out into the world in those spiritual teachings and that energy.
and yeah, so the intention of the work is to bring that energy to people, and like
Exactly.
bring community together and inspiration and opening and love and light.
Yeah, it's a very powerful experience. And, people go through all kinds of things in our time together. And one of the things that I do is I hold a sacred container, which means there's no alcohol or drugs or anything like that allowed in the sacred space. And so we keep it really clean and pure, and we get high through singing these divine names, through these mantras. We don't need anything else. And we get high through being in the sacred container together, like uplifting our prayers. And sometimes we're crying, and sometimes we're dancing, and we're singing, and we're stretching, and we're moving, whatever way spirit wants to move you. Sometimes you might just want to lay down. Sometimes you might want to just sit with your eyes closed in meditation. It's whatever needs to come through it's a journey for
It's
your journey.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's fun, and we celebrate, and we're in joy, and we raise the vibration together. It's very beautiful. So I feel grateful I get to do what I love every day and live my dharma and my passion and my calling and ignite that in other people.
And well, now you just released a CD. Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Sure, thank
And
you. Yeah, so I just released my fourth album on March 1st. It's called Awaken to Divine Love. And I've been working on this album for over 2 years with Grammy nominated producer Ben Leinbach. He lives in Fairfax, California. And I'm just really excited about this album because it's not something that was just slapped together. It's like blood, sweat, and tears. And my whole spiritual process and journey went into this music, as it did with my other albums, but not on this level.
Mm.
And, you know, as an artist, each time you learn so much, like say you're birthing an album or a book or whatever it is you're presenting to the world and sharing, you learn so much along the way. So I've been cultivating all of this for the last 16 years. And I feel like it really kind of gave birth into
Okay.
this new album. Yeah.
Nice. Um, is there anything that you would like to share with people? Any kind of message from your heart and soul?
You know, I'm not even thinking about it. What's coming through, though, is uh, the energy of compassion is coming through. And I'm really grateful for all the spiritual teachers and leaders I've sat with. They all really teach the same things in essence. And I would say one of the main teachings all the spiritual teachers teach is if you want to know who the divine is, know who you are. Right? That's a
Mhm.
big one right now, because so many people are like going through such a transformation right now. The whole world as we knew it is shifted and it's never going to be the same again. Well, thank divine for that, because we needed a shift on this planet. And so some people are holding on and they're grasping and they're scared, and that's okay. But other people, it's been the most liberating, amazing time in their life. And a lot of the people I know have had such a great time are the ones that have been showing up, doing the inner work, doing the meditations, you know, just like we're doing here. So it's just really important. And then just having compassion for each other and where we're at, loving kindness. And in one of my songs that was inspired by Ram Dass, one of his teachings is love, serve, and remember. And so really integrating that. How can I love more, love myself more, fill my cup so I'm overflowing so I have more love to give to others? How can I serve more? And we're in a year astrologically with the energy of Saturn. And Saturn is all about focus and dedication and spiritual practice and dharma. So dharma is your service to the world, what you're here to do. How can I serve more? You know, so it's loving people, it's serving people, it's feeding people, it's giving back. How can I give more than I take? And
Mm.
remember who we truly are. Remember that divine within us and in all beings and everything. Remember divine every day, every moment. Remember what is real. Remember what is true. Remember what is sacred, and have reverence for all that is.
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Would you like to play a little bit of music for us?
That would be
Is
great. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, I'm not sure. Let's see. I haven't tried it with the earphones, but it seems like that's where we get the best quality. So I'm going to try and we'll see how that sounds. Let me know how that is coming through. Is that okay?
yeah, yeah.
So that feels
Like,
like the song that wants to come through is Be Here Now. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Love, serve, and remember. Love, serve, and remember. Love, serve, and remember. We are walking each other home. Walking each other home. We are walking each other home. Walking each other home. We are walking each other home. Walking each other home. We are walking each other home. Walking each other home. I am loving awareness. Ooh, I am loving awareness. Be love now. 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 Be here now. Be here now.
Mm. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love the message of work together, be here now, work together, help one another out.
Yeah, that's a really big theme of this new album too. There's a song on the album called One Global Family, and it's really about coming together, working together. We are one global family, and how much more we can get done if we all just set all the petty things aside and we can forgive. We can have ho'oponopono. It's a practice here in Hawaii. Forgiveness, letting things go and just seeing the divine in each other, and we can really do a lot more together. So I'm excited.
Surrendering and entrusting one another.
Yeah, building that trust back up and having a whole new fresh start, new beginnings.
So thank you for sharing your love and your light and your wisdom with us. And
Thank you so much.
thank you everyone for being with us. And I'm sure you felt something from it. So
Thank you all so much. And if anyone's interested in checking out my new album or any of my music, I have a website. It's premalovemusic.com. I have these new download cards with all my music. So these are available as well as CDs. And this is truly medicine. And it was blessed by my spiritual teacher. So I'm just really excited to get this music out into the world. And it's like a tool, we have
yeah,
spiritual
those are
tools
super
that
cool,
help
the
us.
cards.
Yeah. Thank you.